Something I've been thinking a lot about recently as we build net new products is the acquisition of attention and getting it onto those new products in order to help build brand equity for either the startup the product is a part of or the product itself in an existing organization. But I think it's easy to conflate and mistake attention with success. I think attention deems relevancy. It provides relevancy. But the challenge is that getting any kind of attention can kind of get mixed up in you're doing great things and you're on the right track. An example of this might be getting any sort of PR or article written about you. It's awesome and it gives you attention, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're delivering value. And I think the problem is that those two things need to be kept separate. The way in which a product gets measured on it being successful or a business being measured as a success is different than how much people are actually coming in and looking at your product or using it using your website or whatever, right? But basically that front end attention piece coming back into the brand, which helps drive awareness and equity, is not necessarily the measure of the business being a success. You have to stick to the primary ways in which that's done. Like, at the easiest one is revenue, right? You can have, a wait list of 200,000 people, but if the first 5,000 that you release into it for a charged product, none of them buy it, the 200,000 remaining don't really matter all that much. And so I think it's important to remember that brand awareness, brand equity, super important. The way that you build that is through attention and acquisition of attention. But at the end of the day, it still has to, channel through to the rest of the business and to the rest of the product. And that gets measured in different ways.